get up from the table and get at the dishes. We are underway here at Place Bell, Toronto, Laval, Game 5, to see who will move on to face the Cleveland Monsters. This one through the middle as it's tipped back to the blue line. Mermis, nice little move to get along to Nylander, and cross ice it goes. This is the very same thing, but it isn't. Beck picks up this one, plays it back up. Sammy Blais didn't see that coming behind him, and Boudreau tries to move it down the boards. He steps back to it, but cannot recover the puck. Down into the Toronto zone it goes again as Rafai picks it up and Thrun spreads it out. Shaw lifts it up through the middle. Vinny Lettieri got a hold of it, but then could not hang on to it. Cutting away to get back out of the zone, and across the line it comes. Picked up, Grew drops it back, and that's shot. Dauphin playing with Sammy Blais. Had a heck of a game. Dauphin turns around and drops it back over, but Arsenault is the one who hangs on to it from here. Down the left side they come. Thorpe has a wide open shot, and that's stopped by Blais. Had a wide open opportunity here and was trying to send it up over the glove of Akhtiamov, but he got a hold of it on an equal footing. And as I said, the referees were okay with letting a lot of that stuff kind of figure itself out, as long as it remained on the right side of the ledger. Boudreau hoping to tap that across the line. Taken away as the Rocket are able to pick this one up. They put themselves out 8 points ahead of the Marlies to take the division. Here's Blais at the side of the goal. Knocked down was Thrun out front. And Grew is able to get it to Toronto's hands. It does briefly, but Blake Smith couldn't get it by one. He spreads out. What a save! Akhtiamov gets the foot on it to keep it out. Gets it back through the middle. Arsenault taps it along. Here's Thorpe with another great shot. Low of a force out there. As Blais comes drifting back across the line, hands it off, and there's the shot. Scored! Completely going in the Marlies' direction, hanging on to the puck. Couldn't get a hold of it and create something out of it. But this shot just lifted up and over the shoulder. Dauphin lays it in. Kakinen able to stop that one up, and then looked like he wanted to play it, and then his indecisiveness out front. The shot from Mermis gets it back. Villeneuve tries to toss it over the far side, and Dauphin was headed up ice. Boy, that was like a road hockey cherry as he sends it back to the blue line. Drifting over Middlestad on goal. Attack there from Beck. Picked up by Lettieri. Out front, there's the chance, and a good one. They'll come back up, and Florian Xhekaj will pick it up. Johnstone. Beck was trying to make contact with him and actually put himself on the ground. Here's Xhekaj working against, and Engstrom works his way through the middle. Hanging on, waiting for a decision to appear in front of him. Left back for Trudeau, down toward the goal. Engstrom, but it is Thrun who stays in front of it. And that is lifted back into the corner. Boudreau racing, dig out of the corner, and Nylander sharply back up for Turberg. Looks cross ice, decides to come back to Nylander. He has to tap it back out. Stepping out front and trying to jam it. And now a 2-on-1. Middlestad drops it back and just waiting to see if he can stay on side. Indeed, that does happen, and then he is knocked down from behind, and Xhekaj is going to sit down. And indeed they do. Lettieri with a blast right off the face. It back to the line. It does not go. And back the other way they come. Beck, the shot. Nylander sends it in. Kakinen scrambles out to play it and then lifts it up. Knocked down. Nylander grabs it up. Trying to feed it back over to Hames. Walks it down to the blue. For Dauphin, picked up, back over. Hames draws in, shoots, and ever so close. But he did that day, and that, I think, set a tone. Dubinsky down toward the goal. It pops wide and then knocked down. Pezzetta sends his man to the ice, and breaking that down toward the goal. Here comes Waugh back across the line, but it's broken up as Grew tried to send it back the other way. It's out front again, tipped by Sammy Blais, and he hands it right over to Waugh, and the shot comes high into the glass. Back out front, Waugh again, and back high to Condotta. And now the Marlies in a bit of disarray here, trying to take advantage. There's the shot. Back up it comes. Engstrom over the far side. Breakfast hockey, they call it. That comes off of Aktiemov. Crowd, ooh. Side of the goal. He stops it again, and he hangs on again, and Belzile takes a shot and is cross-checked into the crossbar. On for Turberg. Got a touch to it, and they'll chase it down along the near boards. Turberg plays it behind the goal. Out front looking for help. Back up high it comes. Here's Smith to the goal. Score! What a toss across, and then he just sent it with Grew, feeding it on to goal as it comes off a stick and back the other way. They come fast. Sammy Blais cutting back in to his forehand and chipped away by Villard-handed, dropping it back for Marshall Rafai, and that one comes off of a thigh. And back out it comes. Sammy Blais across the line for Dauphin. Got him running here. Back shot, scores! The lead for Laval. Over the line it comes. Now Luke Tuck trying to dash his way to the goal, force his way there. Comes out the other side, sends it down the right side. Rosetta taps it into the corner. Johnstone out front, scores! The crowd a little stunned on this. Mark Johnstone does the work, puts it out front and finds Waugh. Round behind. Belzile picks it off there, looking for an opportunity. Waugh comes in on the backside. He puts it on goal. It's a loose puck. Bisson! Third period, tied up at 2. And now stepping in, Quillen knocks it at the line. It's kept out. What a play! What an absolute play defensively for Laval. We'll figure when we come back. Pops back to the blue line. Villeneuve plays it over. Hard shot, scores! Picked off, and now Thrun fell right back to his feet. Beck trying to get back to it. He's tackled on the play on the backhand. This one goes there. And indeed, in some place, laying it in. He gets it back, cross ice, out front, shot goes wide, tipped away. Dauphin drives the goal. Engstrom, Dauphin down the left side, challenged as it comes back to Mermis. He picks it up and sends it back out into center, bouncing. Blais rounds on it. Drives back as he lifts it over the line. Thrun comes back, and Cedric Paré bangs it up along the boards as they see seconds left to play as Sammy Blais trying to tap at it was Turberg. Back into the zone it comes, and Thrun moves it along. And loose, comes back up, Engstrom to the goal! Off into the corner, and the